Now it's Herbert. It'll buy some time right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jarvis Landry, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Callaway, the return man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Being chased out left. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's
Flight had the lead. Never scored. And then Flight did a fucking pick 6.
81 yards. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
What you doing with that?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Send up.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson.
You know, you told me.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because
so I automatically play.
Urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. On the move to his left. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They got to take that dive out, man.
Now Wilson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Rashad Bateman with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Eagles get a score closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Hey, Mal. How I do that voice shit?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Okay.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Rolling to his left. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
Oh, my shit be on me.
And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the complete.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Testing, 1, 2.
Me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. A give to Barkley out of the gun. 48 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the
speed
side.
tight end.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Nickel corner.
And he is going to call an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Steps away to his left. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's brought down.
Who you gave your ability to this year, huh?
Reaches the 8-yard line.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Should have just put it on that quarterback if he was going to let them rock with the quarterback. Oh, yeah, I forgot you stole him off of the practice squad. That's right.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They're going to try and run for it, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
I don't see how. The shit you got.
And that one
I watched the game, but I also see your O-line. Like,
start here at the 25.
so that's why I trade O-line. This shit don't matter on this game, bro. That shit pick and choose. When they want to block, when they don't. You need to send Kelvin Joseph, bro. Roll it out. Who, Towns? No, you ain't talking about Towns. Why? Bro, he's still on rookie deal.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
You can make that work, bro.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown.
You can make that work, bro, because
very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Herbert has it knocked free. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain
Amari coming off the books for you after this season.
Hold on to the football as well.
So that's going to be money.
Still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This season coming. Zach Martin going to be off your books. That's money freeing up. Right, so that's what I'm saying. You'll have money to resign your secondary.
3.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to
For
leave a
what?
mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play
You got
away
Dak.
from
All these
getting
niggas coming off the
back
book for
here
you. You about to
down
free up hella
late.
money.
Tough.
Now they've got to find a
Dak,
way to create a
DeMarcus
turnover
Lawrence,
or take
Cooper,
away.
and Martin all
Otherwise,
coming
it's
off
gonna
after
go
next
away
season.
from them.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
Bro, you don't even got to worry about that right now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Miles Sanders with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5.
Even if he don't, he don't.
Get into the end zone to extend the lead.
Gotta be
by
signed,
2
Joseph.
more.
You letting Diggs walk?
The touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
He on a 1-year deal from what I'm looking at.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This safety still got 3 more years before you got to resign him, bro.
The Eagles
Literally
offense
3
set
more
to begin
seasons.
their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they
It's only their second year, right?
Fourth quarter, this drive becomes very critical. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Definitely got to get some D-line. I'll try to move Cooper. All them niggas you got to resign, I'll try to move all them niggas.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
Yeah, you need. I was gonna say you need edge rushers. You need pass rushers.
Before he's taken down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Eagles on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Stupid.
He's got the hook up here to Nelson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Backslash
Again,
DL.
Wilson. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Another trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
These niggas got Rondo on in the Cavs jersey, bro. Fucked up.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Rashad Bateman now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
And dirt.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. Buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Throwing now is Wilson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Look at the animation.
Intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Second down, back to Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Falcons, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.